Sup you guys, Noobslayer11 here, and I did end up cooking all my trout and salmon, which did yield me 42 cooking, and I can actually show you how much I burned. I was planning on dropping these, but I think it's also kind of interesting to know the burn rate for these, but I think my plan, as I said last night, is going to be very special. I'm actually going to take my bow and some arrows here, and we're actually going to kill some chickens, because I was reading at a bunch of monsters that you could kill, and chickens apparently drop feathers, so I could actually use those for the fletching skill. Cows drop cowhides, which I would assume that there's some way to turn it into leather, because at least not that I had seen, you can't do anything with that cowhide. And so I'm gonna have to read a little bit more on how to actually go about doing that, so I can start training this crafting skill here, because I was interested in that as well. But to start, I'm really just gonna be making these arrow shafts here, and we're gonna see what the 7 experience. 8. Alright, so it gives 7.5 experience. That's, I guess, a little bit better than bronze bars, but I can already tell you that that's going to be pretty slow. So I think I might actually test to see, what is it if I give feathers? So I'm at 67, you go like that, and at 82, ooh, wow, okay. So that's actually quite a bit more experience. I'm not sure if I can make these bronze arrows yet. Oh. What did I say it was, 87? I guess I don't even remember. Let me check again. So 117. 136! Oh. I might get a very high fletching level. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to make some of these arrows. I'm going to go to that chicken pen, and I guess I will update you guys on some progress in a little bit. Alright you guys, so I did end up hitting level 5 range, and it told me that I could wield an oak short bow, which is actually something that I had forgotten to buy when I was in the city. And, you know, while I'm here, I did want to check out some other shops. There was this magic shop that I wanted to check out for the pricing of runes, because I was looking at this spell book here about a bunch of spells that you could do, and there were a couple that caught my eye. The first being these teleports. I'd be able to move around the game a lot easier, but also there's this low alchemy and high alchemy, which converts items into gold, and I guess I'm not entirely sure how much gold, but, you know, I'd be able to make a lot of money that way, I feel like. But also there's this superheat item, which smelts ores without a furnace. And I had looked it up, and it's actually a 1-to-1 ratio, and so I wouldn't actually need rings of forging to do something like that. Now, on the downside, I did want my character to be an archer. So magic isn't really something that I was interested in doing, but those spells are something that I'm interested in doing. And so I think that that's a plan maybe next week or something, but I'm going to fletch these resources here. I wanted to get a little bit just to show you how fast this actually is, and all you have to do is just keep clicking it. There's no menu that comes up, which I think is pretty crazy, and then you just do it again. See, I'm already level 13. Oh, it didn't get me another level. Pretty close, though. But yeah, I'm going to use some of this money to buy some items from the shop, the range shop, more like, and I'm going to check out the rune shop over there, and I will let you guys know what I find out. Well, I found out that 100 gold is kinda stiff for a bow, but I guess it'll be a nice upgrade, potentially. Let me check the bonuses here. So my range is a +8, and now it goes to a +14, so it's actually pretty substantial difference, I'll say. So, might as well show you guys what's in this rune shop. Let's see here. Wonder what all those red dots are. I like to pick stuff up off the ground. Oh. What are you doing? What are you doing? Can I not go in here? Is it... Yeah, gotta be like a certain level or something, or is this guy just like blocking me? What's he doing? Oh, he's following me. Let me go in here and I'll shut the door real fast. That seemed to work. Alright. So, it looks like people are buying these ruins. 18, 24, 4, 4, 4. So I think that magic is actually going to be one of the skills that might cost a lot of money. I did see that you could craft runes, although I'm not entirely sure how to do that. Oh, what is this? I need to copy the mime's performance, then I'll be returned to where I am. Click. What's he doing? Dancing? Dance. Ah, it's right. What's going on here? Oh. What? Whoa. I am actually kind of curious to know what happens if you get one wrong. I don't actually know. Oh, I just did the same thing. I don't have to even guess now. Actually, what is he gonna give me? That's the real question. I haven't had this guy pop up before. It's level 1? So leaning. Leaning in on here. What is this place? Strange Watcher? Oh, what did I get? A mime top and mime boots. Do these do anything? Oh, they don't give you any bonuses at all? It's just like a little striped shirt. I actually like that shirt. Might keep that on. But yeah, I think magic is just going to be one of those skills that is just going to take a lot of money to get. And so I'm actually going to have to wait to train that one. And I am going to check out what's in here. What is this, a log? More logs. Leather body. What is this? Oh, did that give me defense bonuses? Man. -2. Where's that for my bow? Oh, +2 range bonus. Okay, so that's pretty cool. This is actually a piece of ranged armor that I can now use to kill those chickens. Oh, you get off of me. But yeah, I think I'm actually gonna go back to the chickens. We're gonna continue killing those off. Hopefully finish off using my bronze arrow tips and making all these bronze arrows, and I guess from there, I don't know. You'll find out. Alright, you guys. I did end up reaching one of my goals of 15 hit points, although I don't believe that I mentioned that. I didn't get 20 ranged like I wanted to before work. I'm just kind of running out of time. And as you can see, I didn't yet combine my feathers in to make arrows, and the reason being is I was considering the amount of time that it was taking to get these 1400 feathers roughly. And, you know, I think that if I were to instead use these feathers to fish trout and salmon and cook it, and then in turn use that food to thieve from the guards around here, not only would I be able to get more feathers per hour per se, but you know, I'd also be making gold in the process to buy other things, and also leveling up my stats to get to, where is it, like Fremnix and Knights, which I would assume is not only more XP, but more money. And so ultimately, I think on my break at work, I'm going to be fishing, and when I get off work, I will most likely be thieving a little bit. And also, before I go, I did see a comment on one of my YouTube videos about how there is a rune axe and you can use it at level 1, which I guess I didn't know existed, because it doesn't really tell you anything about axes in here, and the only axe that I had actually seen was a steel one, and so I'm not entirely sure how much they cost yet, but I think that that'll also be something that I will be working on in the future. So yeah, I will see you guys when I get off of work. What's up, you guys? It is currently, I don't even know what time it is, but I am off work, and what I did is I've almost acquired 48 fishing, and so I think what I'm gonna do here, so I'm actually going to finish off 48 fishing before actually going into the city and pickpocketing some guards, because I was actually looking at the price of a rune axe, and it seems to be pretty expensive, about the same cost as my rune pickaxe. And I've seen a couple people saying that you could get it for free for new players, and I had thought about it for a second, but I don't think that I'm going to do that, because it just doesn't seem fair to me that everyone else had to work for it, and, you know, because I'm new I get some special treatment or something. And so I think after I finish off this inventory, I'm gonna head into Varrock and use some of the food that I have and see what I can do thieving wise. I know ultimately I have not found Fremnix or Knights yet, and I think I might check Varrock Castle for a Knight and, you know, just see what combat level they are, because that would mean that I could train my combat a little bit more when thieving, so I could have a little bit more health and durability with that. And so I guess I will see you guys with some thieving levels. Just on a quick note though, I do want to show you that I have 714 gold, just as a starting point, and so you can compare how many levels I got to how much gold I got, because I would assume that at the higher levels not a lot of progress itself would be made, but in terms of my cash pile I feel like it'll be quite substantial. So I will be back in a little bit. Oh, it looks like we got another genie lamp here, and I was actually reading a comment that I had gotten, and he said that that's not how lamps work. And so I think to test that, I'm actually going to put it into thieving, and oh, so it didn't get me a level. So it looks like what it does is gives you times 10 of your level in whatever experience. So, you know, I'm 46, so it gave me 460, and I think it gave me 210 mining XP when I was level 21, so I guess that's nice to know that I should probably be using it on skills that are higher level, because it would make it more worth it. But as you guys can see, my inventory is almost gone here, and I'm actually getting quite a bit in comparison to what I was getting with the shrimps, probably because they heal 7 opposed to 3, and I also feel like it's a little bit quicker, but I'm gonna continue on here and show you guys what I have before I get off for the night. Alright you guys, I did end up with a pretty decent thieving level, but I think what I'm gonna do is I'm just going to leave it a secret until the next progress video, and that way you have to come back if you really want to know what I've gotten as a skill and how much money I have acquired in the bank. So with that being said, I will see you guys in the next video.